And we are back live with the main host of this whole entire night, the main sponsor of this whole thing I've been looking forward to talking to. I'm your host, Adam Lowry, CMO of CompanyTrader.com, here live at Red Carpet Monday, #1 networking event in Orlando, down here at Provisions and Buzz Company in Baldwin Park. And I'm sitting here with the owner of the Orlando Predators, Kenny Mcentyre. Welcome, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing great, man. This is my first event.
Is it?
I've heard a lot about this event. I've heard it's been well attended. I'm here to witness, and it's exciting time.
And was the main sponsor too. I mean, essentially, this is your event.
Yeah, it's just, it's something that, like I said, this is my first. I've heard about it through Derek, through a couple other people, and I'm honored to be here. And yes, I'm the title sponsor, but it's more important than just being the title sponsor, of course.
All right, so I am born and raised in Orlando.
Yes.
I won't tell you Pine Hills. Born in Pine Hills, raised in Ocoee, played high school football here, college football beyond that, and, well, even played for the Orlando Rage back in the day. Remember that little team?
Yes, I remember that team. I
Right.
remember, a guy named PJ.
Yes,
I don't know
Blackjack.
Blackjack, yes. Yeah.
Man, I have a funny story about him.
Well, let's hear it.
Oh, wow. He's going to I'm going to say it anyway.
He's out of town anyway. So
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, PJ, quarterback guy out there. He and I actually were invited when we were in high school to the a Disney football camp that they had, that the NFL had put on.
Yes.
And he and I roomed together. And we roomed together out there and got to know each other really well, playing some ball. And that's when I got bear hugged by Nate Newton. That's when I realized how little I was.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Especially compared to him.
Dude, I hit this guy. It was great. He was so pissed. Forget that story.
Yes.
Anyway. We roomed together, got to know each other. Years later, man, I was in the nightclub business for a long time, and then he got into it. And then when I left the nightclub business, I became a psychologist. And I left the nightclub business, and I just handed him my black book. And he walked right into Lux Ultra Lounge as the new man out there as I just walked away.
Wow.
I actually went on walkabout for 2 years. When I lived at a Native American reservation, I tapped out.
Right.
And just traded off, man. And that's PJ, man.
Man, that's your story.
Somewhat of it. I left out the whole Pine Hills part.
Yeah, I'm. That's my next question was going to ask you about that part of it.
Yeah, Mercy Drive. Don't tell anybody.
Yes.
No, so I know about the Predators. I went to their games constantly. I want to remember a couple players. It was years ago, too long ago. There was a gang of them used to live in Metro West.
Yes. Yep. We had a contract with housing over at Metro West. Yep.
That's it. There was, I remember his name so bad. He played for the Cleveland Browns.
Rich McKenzie.
Oh, my God, yes.
Yep, Rich McKenzie.
Oh, my God.
I just talked to Rich actually last night. So him and I played together from 98 up until 2001 or 2, somewhere in there.
Man, Rich is a wild dude.
He still is wild.
Is he?
He's still wild.
I went to some parties in that apartment complex that would rival any club I ever opened or managed.
Yeah, Rich, you know what? He's doing the same thing as we speak. Yeah. Nothing has changed.
Nothing.
Just a different complex.
Yeah. Oh, no. All right. So walk me through the history of the Predators as kind of as you know it, as you've seen it, and where it's at today.
Well, the Predators been here since 91 up until 2008.
What happened?
Well, in 2008, the whole leaf folded. Obviously it folded with the economy as well during that time.
All of the United States folded.
So it crashed and burned along with the economy as well. Came back in 2010 under this new economic model, they say. And it stayed here until 2016. 2 different owners. 1 year we had an absentee owner. I wasn't playing at the time. I retired in 2011, but they had an absentee owner in 2013-14. That's when Siegel took over.
Okay, yeah.
Siegel came in for 3 years. 1 year at UCF, brought him back to Orlando. Back to the Amway for 2 years, and he left the team. He didn't want it anymore. He jumped ship. And for reasons I don't want to say on air, but nothing bad against him. It was the lead in itself.
Okay,
So
understood.
nothing bad. No money reasons. He got a ton of money, of course. He just wasn't the right person for the ownership for arena football. Sure. So he jumped ship and left. I bought the team, and 2 years later, in June of 2018, and we went to this league called the NAL, National Arena League. along with Jacksonville. Next year we bringing in Tampa. They got a team in New York that's going to play at the Madison Square Garden this year, and we one of the teams that play there. So that's going to be a good trip. Actually, that's our second game of the season, May 20th. We got a team in North Carolina, a team that's in Columbus, Georgia.
You're reviving it, man.
Yes, man.
You're bringing it back.
Man, I love it, man. I bleed red and black, man. We just met with the players. The players just got in town this weekend. We had a first team meeting today. That's why I was a little late getting
That's
here.
always exciting.
Yeah, man, it was an exciting time. I remember sitting in those seats, man, and as the kid, our players that we just, like I said, just got here. So I've been in that same seat. It's just an exciting time, man. And then on top of that, this will be the first year coming back after 2.5 year little absence, if you will.
Well, I'm telling you, I enjoyed it so many years as a native. There's like 3 of us, actual Orlando natives and Florida natives. I went when I was younger, when I played, and even after. It's probably one of the most, if not the most exciting, sports.
Yes.
To go watch arena football.
Yes. Well, they say all we have to do is get the person to one game, and we'll turn them into season ticket holders, and that's been our job.
Do you still have that awesome mascot?
Yes, we got the claw.
Oh.
We got the claw. Yeah, he'll come back.
I remember that. I mean, literally looked like he stepped out of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Yes. So he's coming back. He's excited as well because he wasn't here for Siegel's last year. He didn't. They wanted to buy the mask from him and his rights and the copyrights for that logo. I mean, for his mask, he wouldn't sell it.
Attaboy.
Yeah, he wouldn't sell it for no amount of money. That's him.
He was the best.
Yes.
Oh, that was so great. So I'm going to go ahead and self-pitch here. So you need commentators or announcers?
Actually, we have, as we speak, Eric Kohler.
Okay.
That's the voice for the UCF.
I tried.
Yeah, for the UCF. So you're you're about 6 months behind.
Well, how about a substitute in case anybody
there
gets
we go.
sick?
You got the right voice for it too, I could tell.
This is what I do.
Yes, I could tell.
I do broadcasting all over the place, man.
Yeah,
from my own podcast, being an ex-player myself, from NASCAR, I've done it all.
Yes.
And now, so I'm in. I'll slip you that card. Otherwise, if somebody gets sick, I'm in.
There we go.
I won't even charge you.
That's even better.
I'm already paid.
Yeah.
I won't even charge you. Just the fun of doing it, man. So what is going to be new about this time and this go round? Any changes? Any rule changes?
Yeah, so the rule change is obviously we went to a different league, the NAL, National Arena League. It's one thing that people will be shocked when they walk into the arena. You used to seeing those big yellow nets.
Yes.
So in the National Arena League, there's no net. It's just the field. It's just the field goal. So it's no net. That's the only big difference. That's it. And then if you make a field goal, you get 2 points on the kickoff. That's the only thing different, the only little rule.
No, I used to think that. I'm like, if you kick it that far and make it, why not
you get
points?
2 points, yes. So
and the crowd keeps the ball?
No, so the crowd don't keep the ball in that. So the same rules apply. If the ball is thrown into the net, thrown into the stands, the player, the fan gets to keep the ball. If it's kicked, we give them replica balls, little small replica balls with the logo, Predators, and all that kind of stuff.
Good luck getting that back.
Right. So, yeah. So we'll see. This be the first year for this. I'm new to this, just like everyone else will be.
So, what's your history, man? How did you walk through this and wind up being the owner of the Orlando Predators?
Well, like I said, I alluded to earlier. I was a player from '98 all the way up into 2011, and during the off season.
Go back before that. Before you were an arena ball player?
Well, I played in the NFL I went to Kansas State, played football and basketball.
Yeah, we're just going to leave all that awesomeness out, right?
Yeah, so I didn't talk about that. But yeah, I played basketball and football at Kansas State. Went to the NFL for 3.5 years, Pittsburgh, Kansas City.
I like I just slipped right by that. You're like, I started in the Arena League.
Yeah, and so I got here in the Arena League. I was 28, 29 years old. O.J. Gruden, that's the coach for the Redskins, called me up one day, and I'm like, "Who is this? Hey man, you want to play arena football?" I'm like, "Dude, call me back later," because I was still, fresh out of NFL. I'm like, I never did hear anything. I didn't know anything about arena football, and so a couple months passed by, no team. I never signed with a team, and I'm like, these bills are starting to mount. And back then I think we was getting paid like $1,200 a week. I get to live for free.
Yep.
And I was like, why not? and then the rest was history. I came here in '98 and I stayed. I came back that '99 season, moved here with my family, and like I said, the rest was history. We stayed here from '99 all the way up. Well, we still live here now, not with the same wife. But yeah,
Things change. Me either.
Right. And so I had a chance to get get a chance to be on the other side of the business. I did some internship and did some corporate sponsorships, like in 2005 to 2007, 8. So I learned how this business move on that side. And so I just, I had this opportunity, got a good fortune with some money situation. And this was a perfect time to get in the NAL. That the model for the Arena League that we know of, that model just don't work. They only have like 14. Well,
Right.
They have 2 owners with 6 teams. So that model, for whatever reason, is not working with investors. And
I can guess a few reasons why.
Yeah, so it's not working. Yeah.
Yankees, Red Sox. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a stretch.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So that model's not working. It was a perfect opportunity for me to get an NAL, financial wise as well. It fit my budget, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited to be on the opposite side of the field now and to lead the organization and the players as well.
Well, what's a beautiful thing about it, man. I'm shameless plug again. I'm writing my 3rd book now called Athletes Depression, and I've been investigating that a long time. And as pro athletes or even ex-college athletes lose the ability to play just because it's just not time, or the time's up, or injury,
right?
And no other reason other than a few things. Life happens, and when they're no longer allowed to play, things can get really dangerous.
You better believe it.
And bad. And this is part of what I'm writing. I honestly believe athletes' depression should be an actual mental health diagnosis.
Yes, I totally agree.
They get misdiagnosed. Anyway, I'll leave that alone.
Yes.
But what Arena League provides is the opportunity for those players not to have to visit that.
Yes.
I mean, by what you're doing and reviving this, I can tell you, you are saving lives. I'm just saying. I mean, if to take it to a deeper kind of level, when guys can't play college ball anymore, when they walk away and they can't do that anymore, things can get dark. But guess what? You can call up, you can try out, you can walk on if you're there and show up and save lives.
That's right. Yeah. So I've had this question asked me: do they have the Apollos? I mean, the Apollos team here, right?
Right.
I play at UCF, and people always ask me, will that affect arena football? And I welcome that. I love that arena football gives the guys another opportunity to play, get paid to play, and maybe get a chance to be on the Apollos, the XFL that's coming out in 2020, to get a chance to hopefully sneak in the door NFL. You just never know what can happen. We never know what player come through that door and what type of ability they have. And that's the platform we give that particular player.
And that's important. And the fact you take that approach with it is to say, look, if there's a league that's doing A, B, C, if it keeps them on the field, then you know what?
That's right.
That's supporting the sport of any kind, whether it is the NFL, whether it's the Apollo League or something like the Rage used to be, to the Orlando Predators. That means people are on the field, and, people can be traded, and they can walk over.
Yep, you're exactly right.
And it's such a beautiful thing to hear, man. I'm excited when I'm like, the Predators are back?
Yeah, man, I'm excited.
Oh, boy. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
It is on.
Yeah, April 13th, man, in the Amway, man, the jungle we call it. It's going to be.
That's it.
It's going to be.
They used to play that Guns N' Roses and blast that. I can't do that high-pitched voice. You don't want me singing that.
I love it, man. I wish I could suit up. I was talking to guys when we were over. I alluded to earlier about the guys coming in town. The players. I was saying, man, I would do anything to be out of this jacket and sit in these seats, but Father Time won't allow that. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? What if you did like a Hall of Fame kind of comeback where it is the older players?
No, my wife wouldn't be happy with that.
Okay, I was worth a shot. I was trying to throw it out there. No tackle, flag.
Now I probably can do that.
Flag arena ball with all the guys that used to play.
I can do that, but not 50 yards, 25 yards.
So what's the season look like?
So the season will have 14 games, 7 on the road, 7 at home. We'll fly to, like I said, 3 of the games in New York, Massachusetts, and Carolina. The other games are in Jacksonville twice. We'll go go to Carolina and Columbus as well, and Massachusetts.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, man, if you're watching this, if you have not seen an arena football game, much less an Orlando Predators game, if you haven't seen it, look, I'm born and raised, like I said, in this city. I know the things to do here,
Mhm.
and I know what there isn't to do here. And this is the land of attractions, whether it's Disney, Epcot, or all the ones. Once you've done that and stood in line for 85 hours,
Yes.
and you've done that, I'm telling you, the attraction here beyond that is arena football.
Like no other place. No other place.
No out of bounds, no nothing, 7-on-7, smash football. My
Man.
God.
If the player get thrown in the stands, the fan can keep him.
That's the tagline. I like that. Oh, any other thing you wanted to make sure you talk about or you add, or maybe we didn't cover?
No, we covered everything. Like I said, our first game, April 13th at the Amway, 7:30, Saturday night.
Oh,
East Square.
What's the first game? Yeah, we didn't cover.
April 13th, man. It's coming up.
Oh my God, we're what? Right around the corner. You got less than a month.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's coming up.
less than a month, people. April 13th.
Amway, 7:30 Saturday night.
Woo, you better get your
in the
tickets
jungle.
right now. Where can people get tickets?
They can call 407-519-9727 or go online, OrlandoPredatorsFootball.com.
Can you get suites and all that too?
All that's available. Suites, group seats, group tickets, all of it.
We're going to be calling you, actually. The company that I'm with, CompanyTrader.com, I think we may be looking into possibly getting a suite with
Yeah,
you.
we got a suite. We got a couple suites available, I believe. All the front row seats are gone, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we ready. We ready to rock, man. All we got to do is dress the players up, get them on the field, and let's play.
Do you know someone named Lavaro?
LaVaro Haynes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my mom.
She said, hi, son.
I'll tell her I said hello.
That's funny that she commented, because I promise you the next thing I was going to say, is there anybody you'd like to say hi to?
You got it.
That is really cool. I literally was
that's
going
my
to
mom. That's my mom, all the way in Texas.
Oh, man. I literally was going to say, does anybody you want to say hi to? And don't forget mom.
Yep.
And she's jumped in.
Yep. that's my
So
mom.
anybody you want to say hi to, Kenny?
Yeah. Hello, mom. Yeah, my wife. No, but she's not listening. She probably supposed to be cooking right now. But yeah.
Kenny, man, I appreciate it. And, thank you for reviving the Orlando Predators, for breathing life back into it, making it bigger and better than it's ever been.
Yes.
And I look forward to it as an Orlando citizen, showing up there and enjoying those games. I totally look forward to it. Thank you, Kenny, from all the players that get to play still, that get to come out, and all of the fans in Orlando. Thank you for bringing another attraction, another sport, and keeping that alive.
Oh, man, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.